Hey, welcome back to B-Dubs Games. This is Brandon, aka Steady Freak, with another episode of Survivalcraft 2. I wanted to make just a quick video. This one's not going to be long. I don't have a lot planned, but I did want to show you one other electric item, and I wanted to show you how it works. So I'm going to go ahead and play in creative, I believe. Yep, I am in creative. And I wanted to show you a trap. So inside my house here, I built a little basement, walk down, and little, of course, typical light switch on off. And then I've got an outside thing I like to call a little trap, a special trap. Now, I've done these before in the past where you do this for farming. You don't have to attach it to your house. You can put it anywhere. You can put it's out in the open if you want. But the idea is that you leave an open area. Now you can put the fancy trap top on here if you want to catch unsuspecting animals in there. And that's fine. Throw it out of here, put the little trap top on here. Perhaps I'll do that later and show you that type of one. But the idea is that you have this and you line the wall with door. Now these are all trap pieces. They're not wood. They're just not extended. When you put blocks underneath them, so you can see the pattern of the spikes. So if you put blocks underneath them and you extend the spikes, you've got your trap bottom. When you want the spikes, because obviously they hurt you. So when you want the spikes to go away, you push the button and make it go away. Now, these don't work seamless, so you can't just put one wire here. You've got to put a wire under every single piece. So what I've done, I guess I could show you that right here, huh? So let's do that. We'll get rid of this. And I guess I'll go one more down. So this is the room underneath of what I've got. So I've got basically, these are our pass-through blocks with the wire pass-through, and then of course I just wired every single pass-through block underneath of it. Okay, and I've got a light under here so I can see what I was doing. But basically that's what this is. And then you have yourself, let's go ahead and put block back here. There we go. And then why not? I'll just go ahead and put what is it, an item? Is it tool? No, it's an item. One of these things here. And there. Now I've got myself a maintenance hatch. So anyway, the idea of it is at night, you stand here by the glass, and the wolves and the cats and the tigers and lions and werewolves and whatever will jump in here. Now, for catching werewolves, if you want them to stay in here, remember, they can jump 3 high, so you've got to have it taller than 4, which is why when I first built this, I thought, oh no, the werewolves aren't going to stay. They'll just jump right out, so I put an extra level here. Now, all the animals can jump 1 level, and that's what it is. If you're wondering what this is, there's a light down there. I just have it exposed light on all the time, just not during the day because I'm conserving imaginary electricity. And I put a photocell clear out here. If you get the photocell too close to your light source at night, you end up having a flashing light. So if you want a flashing light at night, then just put a photocell there and it'll just continuously flash all night long. But what I've got is a photocell out here in the dark. This is about how far I had to put it away so that it wouldn't grab any light that was around my house, especially the light that when this turned on, it would reflect off the house and the photocell would see it and shut it off. So to make that, normally a photocell works when there's light. So when light hits it, it activates. So if you just put a photocell on a light, it would light during the day and shut off at night. I want it just the opposite, so I had to put a NOT switch in here, or a NOT gate. So when this is active, so when it sees light, I do not want it to activate. So when it no longer sees light, that's when this knot would kick in and activate, because the knot will activate the light. So anyway, that's what I've got going on. So what I'm going to do is show you how it works. But if I can stop flying. Okay, there we go. I'm going to shut this off, and I am going to hit the wrong key. I am going to change it to dusk, right? Midnight, dawn, noon, dusk. Okay, so then I am going to quit, and then we'll do this again by editing and going to challenging mode, apply the changes, and then I'm gonna go ahead and play. Okay, so now it's about dark. So I've got 4 pieces of leather here, and I've got the spikes not activated. Okay, so as I run up here, make sure my doors are closed. I have it's almost dark. Now the wolves and stuff are over there. As soon as the sun goes down, they instantly, of course, turn angry and they start coming at you. That's just the nature of Survivalcraft. So in just a second, when the sun sets there, we'll start seeing some active animals. I don't know if we'll see any werewolves in this particular episode, but it's almost dark, and what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and run back down to the steps so you can see a little bit of what's going on. So it's dark enough to where the light did turn on, and then you just kind of stand here, and you want to call it farming for leather, that's fine. You can take a night and do that. I know that the idea that sometimes diamonds will fall from a werewolf without any type of coding hack or mod. I have yet to see this. I still have people tell me that it does work, that it's like maybe a 1% chance, but I've killed dozens upon dozens of werewolves, and I've never seen a diamond drop. So we will see what happens here. You can start to hear a little bit of the wolves come down. So here they come. They'll just start falling in because they're just really attractive. Don't stand by your door though, because they can hit you through your door. But you can hear them start popping in. You can taunt them if you want. Taunting. And we'll see what happens. I'd like to get a couple more in here. See, they're going to come at you. So there's a rhinoceros I can see still clear up there on top of that thing. That's kind of funny. Right there. He's still sitting on top of that elevator shaft. But yeah, if you stand here, they'll just like fly down and smack you through. So any others coming? Come on. Come on. I know you want to. I know you can see me, smell me, whatever. Come to my door. Come to my house. Of course, when I want to make a video, only one pops in. Sweet. Come on. All right, well, let's just do this. I'm going to go take him out. Hit the button. Hit the button. He turns angrily red. Close the button. All right, and that'll turn into a piece of leather. And I've done this before with just simply leaving the spikes there and standing here all night long and watching the animals drop and just destroy. But over time, those pieces of leather end up going away, so you have to kind of take a risky jaunt out there. I've put like doors every other one in a trap so that you could almost grab it through the door. Whoa. Okay, we don't need you. You're not gonna give me any. Okay, there's another one. We don't need you either, so we'll just get rid of you because you're not gonna make me any leather. So the idea is that you can hit this button, make that stuff go away, walk out there and grab your leather. Now in Survivalcraft True, I haven't tested the theory of how long these things last. So as I stand here and wait, I am curious if anything else is going to come, or if this is basically the idea of how boring this is going to be. Of course, when I test it on my own, I have werewolves and everything falling down, but I apparently picked... Oh, there's another one. He tried to get me through the door. be still in their way. Are you hungry? Are you hungry, huh? You don't like it? Okay. You get a goner too. Make you go away. So you could risk it if you'd like to, running out there and grabbing the wool, okay, or the leather. So there's still 2 pieces of leather out there. But if you've got time to kill. Now, if you put this trap out in the wilderness and you actually put a trap over it, the trap top. Oh, no, it's raining. It's storming. Anyway, then you could like just come and check on it. Like, you know, after you sleep, you go walk out there and periodically check all your traps that you have, and to see if there's any animals down there. And if there are, then just you hit your switch that you have, kill them all, and then you shut your switch off during the day, and then you know, go down your maintenance hatch that you have and walk out there and get your stuff. So let's see, still 2 pieces of leather out there. And the daytime, I have no idea what time it is. Okay, here comes another lion. Take you out. So this is fun. Let's go. Come on, guys. Show the audience that you know what you're doing, that you want to jump into a trap. Show them. Show them. All right, anyway, you get the gist of it. The idea, simple switch. I'm going to exit out of here and go back in as creative mode just because. And, right? Creative, apply changes. So, I can change, whoops, that's the wrong button. I can change this back to dawn. Oh, another tiger fell. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. All right, come back out here and you would pick up, there was one. I didn't notice if I grabbed another one, but one of them might have gone away. Of course, I did a stop and a save. So I'm in a rainy area. It seems to storm over here quite a bit. So these guys didn't want to make it to my trap. But the idea, you could set one out here, do the same type of thing. Make it however big you wanted it. Put your trap pieces in there. Build the whole setup with these. Oops. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you don't really need 4, but we'll let's do it. So you got that there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So then, okay. So we got all this here. Okay, and then you would grab your trap. Place your trap on all of these. Now, as it is right now, it's you got a lot of dirt down there. Let's just clear it out since I can fly. So then, there's your basic trap. And look, all these cows and stuff could potentially fall in there. And this is a grass trap piece. So then you would put the grass trap piece on each thing here. Oops, you don't need that. And I didn't mean to do that. Try to click here. Creative is fun. And you get that. So then it's over here. Come on, fly mode off. So how many down? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need to go down 5, 6. Let's go down 7. And this is the direction, right? Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. So 1, 1, 2, 3. So this should be underneath of it right here. So there, okay. 2, it was 3 wide. You don't need this much space under there, but it'll give you an idea of... Okay, I can't remember. Okay, I did not make it that big. That's fine. And do this. And I didn't make it that big. Okay, so then you would take your wires and connect all the bottom pieces. So now all the traps are connected. So then you're going to want to wrap it around the corner here and then do this right here. Alright, and we're going to put this one up top there. We can actually fill this whole thing in if you want. And then we'll take this right here. So now that all of this stuff is connected to that thing right there. And then of course in the game you're going to want to put some sort of a ladder, right? So the cheap wooden ladder. Alright, and hop up. You want to keep things out of there, so you would put that thing there. And then right here, you're probably going to want to put one more. And then that's where you pick your switch. Oops. Items, tools, clothes, electrics. Grab your switch, your button. Button works better for these. Set the button right on top of there. And I'll bust this open so you can see the spikes are activated. And you end up pushing the wrong button. So then you hit the button and now they're all deactivated. Then you can go down once you have things in here, and you can whoops, sorry. This is the maintenance shaft. You only really need to set this up one time, so you don't really need to set it up that deep. So once you set this button up, you never really have to go back down underneath there. So you don't really have to do this. But let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can't see. Come on. All right. I was up too high. Oh, yeah. So you gotta be smarter than what I'm being here. So the idea would be that you're okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that, finish this off. You're smarter than I am is what you really need to be. And you're coming down here, and I'm gonna go ahead and grab a different block. Sorry about that. I'm kind of winging this real quick, and I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. My mind is blown. So you would have your own a separate hatch that you come down to do your collection in. So you just walk down, grab the collection of stuff. You'd have a door there. I'll just go ahead and close that. Let's see. Do door. You have to do it from this side, I think. Yeah, to get it all flush. So you'd open the door, close the door, and then you would do that, and let's just throw this in here, and because we're fancy, and we're gonna do that, and then I'm gonna bust that out. I'm gonna put this there, and I'm going to put that there, and then put this here. So now what you have is a trap that's not set. Now you don't have to have it set. I would leave it off, and then when your unsuspecting animals come walking, you know, they fall down, and they're like, oh crud, I'm stuck in here, and then they just sit in there until you're ready to go get them. All right, they can't open doors. You can put lights in. I gotta open it, don't I? So then, there you are. You close that, and you come over and you check it. And like, hey, look, somebody broke through. There's a couple, whatever, some meat and stuff in there. So then, Spiky, kill them, crawl down your hatch, pick up all your stuff, close the door back, and then reset everything. And then if you made more of these trap pieces, there you have it. Anyway. That's what I have for you. That's either a food type of trap thing, whatever you want to call it, to get yourself some meat, leather, whatever else falls in there that you can use. That's one of the ways that you can do it. Set things all over if you have plenty of electrics. Call it good. Anyway, that's what I have for you today. I hope you found this useful. Hey little guy, you still up there? Are you hungry? Should we let you go? Come on. Come on. No? Fine. I'll do it this way. There. Now you can, fall you to your death. I didn't really mean to do that, but whatever. So, there you have it. Broke that up. Oh, they give you meat? Really? A rhino gives you meat in this game, and a lion and tigers don't do anything for you? Why not give me a lion's head so I can craft a trophy thing or anything? Anyway. All right, this is Brandon, aka City Freak. Thanks for joining. I'm out. Peace.